Hi, Nathan. Well, of course, this is the biggest sporting event on the planet. And so the question of whether the city of Toronto is ready for this event is an enormous one that comes with enormous pressure. Now, the budget for this event, which currently stands at $380 million, has remained consistent over the past 2 years after ballooning significantly. At the start, this has been a priority, controlling costs for the team in charge of managing this event. They have done that successfully over the last 2 years, working within that existing budget, according to Deputy Mayor Amber Morley, who sits on the FIFA subcommittee. The other levels of government have officially signed their checks, and so that money is ready to go. The cost of the city of Toronto is $180 million. But when you think about all of the moving parts of this massive event, all of the things that the city is charged with controlling, there's a lot to think about. You've got the transit, you've got the traffic. On the traffic side, for example, they are working on a congestion management plan that will see traffic wardens and signal timing at play. On the transit side, they'll be bringing in more streetcars. They've got dedicated transit lanes that are already up and running to try to make everyone move smoothly. A lot of considerations as well for the local neighborhood in and around BMO Stadium, or Toronto Stadium, I should say. Here's more from a few councillors this morning, including Deputy Mayor Osman Malik, who is in charge of that local neighborhood.
My community as a local councillor, my priority has been to ensure that residents and businesses are able to catch the excitement of the games while also navigating their neighborhoods safely and reliably. And to that end, I have pulled together an internal neighborhood planning table that is engaging the public and the community with the plans around traffic management, around crowd management, and communications and information distribution before, during, and after the games, and working together to ensure that from these games, our local communities can see those infrastructure improvements, can participate in the celebrations, and can see the commitment of the city to sports for people of all ages, especially women and girls.
A lot of major construction projects will be on pause during the FIFA time, but we're also really trying to do investments related to transit, getting these roads finished and the bridge work completed in advance of FIFA, so that we've got as smooth as possible of a number of weeks together while folks are trying to get around the city. We're trying to make sure that as far as we can, we're not in the way.
The easiest, fastest way to get around downtown is by transit, and that's part of why, A, we're preparing so much, and B, why we've got dedicated lanes so that the Dufferin bus and the Bathurst streetcar are going to be able to move quickly and efficiently. We're bringing in transit system priority. We've improved that already on the Spadina streetcar line as well. We've got 3 intersections now where the streetcar goes through without waiting for left-turning cars. So we're working really hard to make sure that TDC is the better way and is going to really serve people.
Now, on the capital side of things, officials say that the infrastructure needed for this massive event is on track to be complete in time for the tournament with just 100 days to go. Really, the planning now shifts into the implementation stage as Toronto counts down to the World Cup. Reporting live at City Hall, I'm Natalie Johnson. Nathan and Michelle, over to you.
All right, thank you, Natalie. Well, the countdown's begun. Today marks 100 days until the FIFA World Cup arrives in the city.
Toronto is set to host 6 matches as part of the global tournament, and our Raheem Ladani joins us live from where all the action's going to happen, BMO Field, with all the excitement leading up to this huge tournament. 100 days and counting, Raheem.
Hi, Michelle. Yeah, BMO Field is being transformed into Toronto Stadium right before our very eyes. There's a hub of activity right around this complex. In fact, look behind me and you can see crews retrofitting the stadium. One of the things they're doing is installing more seats so that there's capacity for 45,000 people. It's a big number, but talk to people in the city and they'll tell you they wish that number was even bigger. One of the reasons is because they can't access tickets. That's been a challenge already that we've started to see. Access to tickets and even some confusion over where to go just to have the opportunity to buy some tickets. Toronto Stadium is hosting 6 matches during the World Cup, and everyone wants to get inside. Here are 4 ways you can still get tickets. To guarantee yourself a seat, you must buy a hospitality ticket, but it is pricey. A Champions Club ticket for Canada's first match will cost you more than $6,000. You'll get a sideline view seat in a shared space, access to soft drinks and champagne, blending suite-level comfort with a lively atmosphere. If you don't mind watching a different match, that same ticket for Panama versus Croatia is going for under $3,500. The second official way to get a ticket is through the last-minute sales window. It opens in early April. Tickets will be sold on a first-come, first-served basis. The third way is through resale. Tickets originally purchased by other fans who want to sell them will be available on FIFA's portal when it reopens on April 2nd at 11 a.m. Eastern. The final way to watch a FIFA match live is to make a donation. The City of Toronto is raffling 26 pairs of tickets. Donate between $26 and $260. The more you give, the more entries you get. Every dollar will go towards building mini pitches in equity-deserving neighborhoods and funding free programming for youth in Toronto. The campaign closes on March 15th at midnight.
Now, if you don't get access inside the stadium, FanFest will also take place just down the road from here. The Bentway and Fort York National Historic Site, they have capacity for 20,000 fans, and all the games will be shown on the big screen as well. Reporting live, I'm Raheem Ladani. Nathan, back to you.
All right. Thank you, Raheem.